the most popular horror game on Roblox right now, and possibly one of the scariest. If you don't know what the game's about, I'm here to explain it to you.
Hey, what's this game about?
Me.
Yes.
Doors.
The game takes place in a hotel where you have to run through and survive 100 different rooms before you can make it to the end and win the game, as well as reclaim your sanity. In this video, I'll go over all of the game's monsters, including what they look like, when they appear, and how to survive them, as well as all of the in-game items you can collect along the way. Rush. This is usually the first monster you'll encounter in the game. It announces its arrival with flickering lights when you enter a new room. Once this happens, you have to quickly hide in a wardrobe, under a bed, or in a vent before it rushes through all the rooms and kills you. As it passes, it breaks all the lights. After that happens though, you can safely exit the wardrobe and Rush will open the next door for you. Unless we're talking about the other monster with a few more brain cells and it comes back to kill you. That other monster is Ambush. Ambush is extremely similar to Rush in the sense that it's just, well, it's just worse. It's pretty much the exact same thing, except it glows green instead of blue, and it rushes up and down the hallway at least twice before despawning. It also sounds a lot more annoying. Because it passes by more than once, you have to exit and re-enter the same wardrobe each time it passes. Otherwise... And that leads us to the next monster, Hide. This one shows up when you stay in a wardrobe for too long, and instead of ending up in Narnia, your screen will start flashing red telling you to get the fuck out of here! Dealing 45% damage to your health. The further you progress through the game, the faster Hide will appear. He doesn't appear in rooms 50 or 100 though, and for good reason. I'll talk more about that later. Halt. Just like Rush and Ambush, you'll be warned that it will spawn when the lights flicker. If this happens, but if Rush or Ambush don't show up, Halt will be in the next room instead. This next room is a dark, narrow corridor. Your screen will flash blue with instructions literally telling you how to survive Halt. You'll see the text turn around. That means you have to turn the opposite direction and run. Okay, so I just saw this while editing, but apparently the turnaround part is a complete lie. You can also just move back and forth.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
As you run, Halt's speed increases and the background music also increases in pitch. Halt will despawn the second you reach the next room. Otherwise it will deal 60% damage to your health. Halt's hallway can then be looted without any danger. That is, unless looting can also be dangerous. Turns out, it actually is. Timothy.
Somebody please help me, there's a gigantic fucking spider in my room and it's 2:30 AM and I just wanna fucking sleep. Update, his name is Timothy, and I just realized he's slowly backing into the corner and onto the ceiling. I am now homeless.
Just like in the meme, Timothy shows up and you can't really do anything about it. He rarely spawns in drawers players open while looting them, but if he does, he'll jump right onto your face and bite you. Eyes. Eyes has the full spectrum of damage. You can be as weak as Timothy, or it can straight up kill you. It just depends on whether or not you use your eyes and look at it. That was so close. Suck it, loser, we won. Wait, what? What? How? How did I die? What the heck was that? Are you kidding me?
You rest in peace, good friend.
Glitch. You don't have to worry about glitch unless you're in multiplayer, thankfully. It damages 40% of your health if you encounter it, but only appears if you get left behind by other players. Which usually happens when someone goes AFK.
She's AFK.
I don't understand what's happening!
12 seconds later.
Chrissy, wake up! I
It's either that or you're just the guy who likes to speed run through all the rooms and leaves everybody else behind. If you're that guy, nobody likes you. Like, if you want to do a speed run, do it with your friends in a private server, not in a public one with random noobs who haven't made it past door 15. It's just not gonna end well for either of you.
Guys, what our keys do?
Open doors.
But what doors do?
I don't know.
Screech. Screech appears in naturally dark rooms and will spawn behind you, alerting you with the sound. As soon as you hear this, you have to look around and try to look directly at Screech before it jump scares you and removes a third of your health. Damn, he does have nice teeth though. Seek. You'll see eyes lining the walls for the several previous rooms you've been through, and that acts as a warning for Seek. The lights may also flicker, but that does not mean rush or ambush will appear. After you walk through a long lit corridor, Seek will be in the next room. Once met, a cutscene is triggered and Seek will begin to chase you. During this chase sequence, you'll have to crouch and crawl under fallen furniture, go through doors, and dodge flaming debris.
This is fine. Oh, I'm burning!
The correct path will have a blue glow. If you're caught, you'll die instantly though. Unless you make it past the door and turn around to give him a taste of his own medicine.
You thought! I'm joking! Stop! 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 Stop the brake! Stop!
What the hell?
Jack. Jack occasionally appears if you repeatedly enter and exit wardrobes.
Oh! Hi there.
Oh my god, or even after just simply opening a door of a room. When in a wardrobe, it prevents you from entering until doors are closed and it despawns, whereas behind a door, it makes a loud noise and darkens the room before disappearing harmlessly. Jack is extremely rare though, so you probably won't see this guy unless you regrettably do what I just did. Shadow. Shadow is the translucent monster that pops up randomly when entering a new room. It jump scares you, but it doesn't last too long. Can't really say too much about this one, since not much is known about it. The wiki page is looking pretty meager. Window. This guy. He literally does nothing other than smile at you outside of a window when there's lightning. It's completely harmless, but it's also very rare. I'm burning! Figure. The guy who looks like a mix between a Mongolian deathworm and the Demogorgon from Stranger Things. Figure is guaranteed to spawn in rooms 50 and 100. Oh yeah, and did I also mention that it's completely blind?
But I cannot see, I'm legally blind.
But what he lacks in eyesight and good looks, he makes up for in hearing. If you walk too close or make too much noise, it will start to rush towards you. To avoid this, you gotta use crouch and act like it has COVID by keeping a distance from it. If it hears you though, get into a wardrobe as soon as possible. There is a chance it'll follow you through that wardrobe and you'll have to complete a mini game using your mouse to time your heartbeats and to prevent Figure from hearing you. Room 50 is a library where you'll have to find and decipher a series of books to open the padlock leading to room 51. These books are slightly more vibrant than the rest and will stick out from the shelf. After you finish locating all the books, they will appear as a code on the bottom left of your screen. There are 8 of them in total. Next you have to find the desk in the room. On that desk, there's a sheet of paper that displays a sequence of 5 shapes as shown by the Roman numerals. You have to match each shape with their number in the right order in order to correctly decipher the code for the padlock.
Bye, bitch!
Lastly, I'll go over all of the items in the game. Keys. The game is called Doors. Enough said. Lockpick. Bypasses the need for a key but can only be used once. Vitamins. Yeah, sure, vitamins. Let's call it that. They give you a health and speed boost. Bandage.
I don't understand what's happening!
Unfortunately, there's nothing to heal your mental trauma. Well, actually, maybe the vitamins will work. Lighters and flashlights.
I don't understand what's happening!
Both of them act as a source of light in the dark. The lighter being the more common one to find. It's important to note that both eventually run out. just like your sanity when playing this game. God damn it, it's so hard to see anything. Now I know how Figure feels. Batteries. They allow you to refuel the flashlight. Figure will show up again in room 100, the last level of the game.
I don't understand what's happening!
The cutscene will play and you'll have to turn around and find a wardrobe before a Figure catches you. You may also have to do the minigame again. Once Figure passes, it'll accidentally lock itself in the previous room, so make sure you stay hidden until that happens, because otherwise it'll hear you leave your hiding spot. Or you know, it might just kill you through a wall.
Why is he rampaging?
Or you can do something 10 times easier and run right past Figure up the stairs, and pretty much not have to worry about him at all. I don't think this is an intended part of the game, but I thought it was pretty funny because it literally makes level 100 easy. All you gotta do then is find a key that's sitting on top of a crate in the elevator, and then open a locked door leading to a breaker box. Another minigame will be triggered. In this minigame, you gotta flip the correct breaker switch number as indicated by this orange box. Keep doing that until the bar is full, and then you gotta repeat that process 3 times. Once you do that, the elevator will be activated, and you'll have to run as fast as you can back to it in order to escape and win the game. And that's about it. I had a really good time playing this game. I think it's the best thing I've played on Roblox in a while, to be honest, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to make this video. So yeah, see ya. If this video helped you, leave a like, or if you have a question or something, I'll try to respond to it.